They've never been beaten on bind by FPX. Both these teams have got the same win rates, but in head-to-head, it has been, what, a 13-9 and a 15-13 win for G2. It might always be close, but it always goes G2's way.
Paratech trying to spray on through. He knows what that smoke means. It's FPX going in for the ult orbs. And that's the smart thing about FPX. They utilize this more than most teams do, right? They put a hell of a lot of their planning around what they can pick up in terms of the ults and how they use it and how they utilize it throughout the game. Now, Angel with a sheriff in his hand, Mitch. My God, today, what he's delivered for us has been incredible.
Yeah, the whole day long, he has just been fragging out. He's always seizing the control. As you said, we see it a lot going in for the ult orb, but as they go back in for bathroom control, Patatech's waiting there for him, and he flushes those smokes right down the drain yet again. Oh, this sneaky little angle by David B catches yet another, and this is looking like a nice little shutdown by G2. A round that they should be winning, of course, but one that they're doing quite convincingly considering the upgraded pistol.
Completely pincered in there. Nice work from both Patatech and David P. Pushing around the angles at the same time. Going on a bit of a clean-up duty. And that's what you like to see. Making sure it's done without too much risk to it. Able to back each other up.
I think he just got stunned by David P in that instance.
He's like,
from the look
come
of
on,
the
what are you
angle.
doing, man?
Like, bro, what are you doing, bro? But he got away with it. It's okay. There was no punishment.
Have you just gone with the whole thing that everyone on G2 is now just dropping bro all the time because of Artis?
Bro, Artis is going to pass it on to them. I guarantee it. At the end of it, we're just going to have Mixwell coming in. Hey, bro, what's up, bro?
Imagine if one of them gets a Scouse accent because of him.
Oh,
Just starts talking English like that. Because you know what happens, right? A lot of people who English isn't their first language, they watch a lot of American shows.
True, yeah.
And they get that slang. You spend all this time with Artis and we're just going to have a bunch of Scouse G2 Valorant players walking around.
Someone in a Scouse accent like, oh, what part of Liverpool are you from? Spain. It's like, what?
Well, the real guns are now in the hands of FPX, and ooh, you got to be careful with that one. David P jumping around. Could have lost his head if he wasn't careful. He's going to get up close and personal underneath the Cypher cage. The Shadow trying to work his way through. It's going to force away the Sober for now. Oh, great work from David P. Him and Mixwell. The double team, the communication, it's on point. FPX, they are getting shut out of this round despite the lesser weaponry from G2. That's the huge thing here.
It's like there's no access. Shadow eventually picks up one at least, but these weaker weapons are indeed just shredding FPX. That was such a great play as well. Meta, okay, good. One kill. Needs a couple more, though, and they've got to all be headshots, whereas HP is going to be slowly eroded. Oh, my God.
Hello.
What was that shot to Mixwell? Now it's doable. This is possible. Spike's down in hookah. He can go all the way around and get it, but he doesn't know where these players are, and that's the problem.
Not enough time. Yeah. Oh, what a shame for Meadow. Real nice shot onto Mixwell, though. That's something to scream and shout about, but that's it. 3-0, and such a play from David P and Mixwell. The communication on that to come through the teleport, it completely distracts him. He pops into hookah and he just wrecks him.
Dave's just tweeting. Middle of the game, doesn't care.
Is he actually tweeting? What did he say?
I just saw him on his phone. I'm guessing he's tweeting.
Oh.
Texting in some strats. I mean, when you're dead, there's not much else to do, right? Just get some tweets out there, get some interactions.
He's like, I'm showing him how it gets done now.
Actually checking out just now. Did he tweet? Just in case. I want to see.
Why not? Why not? Now FPX going to have to check themselves at this step. Because they're down 3-0. And G2 have looked very comfortable thus far. They've not been massively pressured. Patatech trying to hold on to bathrooms here. He's able to tap away and do a bit of damage, but that's all. Oh no, Mixwell! He didn't expect Zipan to be there. He wasn't even looking towards that. Luckily, he's able to escape, and Patatech is staying alive for now and gets onto the second. Beautiful stuff. But Zipan will eventually put an end to it. But that's all he's going to be able to do because G2 have got a massive lead once again. Meadow may have to save over Vandal. But he's just going to struggle to get anything done. How did Mixwell escape that, man? Look, he's just like, yep.
Oh my my god,
So
that's so
unlucky.
unlucky. Did he shot right past his nose? That is just ridiculous.
Doesn't even react, you know. He's just like,
It's like, oh, well,
okay.
need to get out of here.
The
But
benefit
yeah,
of Jet.
absolutely. Now, what was it? Trying to think back, was it Looker that played that position without a Jet? It was going up with a Sage and got cut off like 2 or 3 times. I think
Yes.
it was. Not in this game, not in this tournament. But in
No, I remember what you're talking about. We commented about it quite a lot of times. Oh, no. Oh, no. What is going on here? Patatech hasn't been checked. Zipan went full force, full forward. They cost a couple of teammates their lives, but Mixwell, he's trying to be sneaky, and Meadow may have opened up a gap in this round for them to find success. David P trying to find his way in. Piff's looking towards bathrooms, knowing there's still going to be a player hanging about. But David P's not done yet. The rolling thunder strikes. He's going to go on the hunt. He wants to put an end to it. He's not risking it. The flash comes out as well. Oh, Shao can't save his teammate, but it's still the 2v2 with the spike being down. And that's the angle. Piff and Artis at the same time. Even when it gets close.
I don't know if you've ever played Splinter Cell or Ghost Recon was the other one. Where you used to be able to mark, or you can mark enemies and then execute them at once. So your squad can all shoot them at the same time. I feel like that's what just happened. Also, Patatech, that man fired 10 bullets off and no one was looking at him.
Yeah,
like,
that's
no
what
one
I
had a
didn't
clue.
get.
Look at Angel's face right there. He's just like, what? Like, he's right there. That was
And that's really sneaky as well, because Patatech's been playing close range bathroom so many times. Mixwell's been playing that position, and yet they still didn't check it. And Patatech's just like, cool, fine, don't check me. I'll take full advantage of that.
That's the thing. Mixwell was in not just that area, that exact spot.
Yeah.
Like, he was literally on his footprints from the previous round. That flash not quite worked out as it was intended. But either way, they've backed off, not quite found the kill off the back of that. And now we look at bathroom control. This is FPX at the moment, but Meadow, he couldn't be traded on because the... Oh, well,
no.
Angel finds it eventually.
That was the best option for Patatech. It's just very unfortunate. Xiao trying to find some success with the Hunter's Fury, but it's not going to work out. It's Angel. He's doing everything he can for his team in this round. But is it even going to be enough? Because G2, they've bounced back out of worse situations than this. And Mixwell, through the smoke, finds Xiao looking for more. Misses one, but nearly gets away with a second. Angel is just a solo fragger here, and he now needs to clutch this round out, but Artis proves too strong. And it continues to go the way of G2. They've reset themselves. They've come back with full force and full focus.
Well, 6-0 is definitely full force for G2. They're not giving an inch to FPX. This is just sheer punishment. Artis said it himself, right? That if they lose a map in this, that's a failure in his eyes, in G2's eyes. And they've already lost that map. Imagine what he'd feel if they lost the series.
Especially feeling after the scoreline he put up himself as well.
Yes, absolutely. That is a great point as well. Like we had the talk on the desk. So last time that FPX played G2, Zipan and Xiao had the worst series of their career.
Yep.
In that previous map, Artis had the worst map of his career. I was saying that these teams bring out the best and the worst in each other, it seems.
We're seeing the smiles back on the faces of G2 though, and rightly so. Tactical pause from FunPlus Phoenix, and most likely the coach is chiming in right now, thinking about a different way to approach all of this.
If you're G2, that just gives you even more confidence, though. You're 6-0 up, and they're calling attack pause. You now know, okay, they're running out of ideas. They don't know what we're doing. They don't know how to counter it. So just keep it up. Let's smash them. And this is where, even if they've got some extra depth, some extra aggression they want to attempt, they can come in with that now and just really hammer home the point that they're the better team.
Well, that's what it's all about. FPX got us very excited on Ascent. But have they awoken the sleeping giants in G2? Are they ready to deliver a whole new level when it comes to this? It's just Pistol's going to be here for the FPX side. And Zipan's expecting someone to pop up anytime soon, especially after that flash has gone out from David P.
The flash causing some paranoia in this instance.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you look at FPX's approach, they are only on pistols. There's not a whole lot you expect, but look at that damage straight away. Artis is lit down heavily. He spots out. He sees no one's there. Okay, so these players have backed off. And there's probably only 1 or 2 of them around this area. David P spots out the second, taking down Shadow. There's something else to work around because they've dropped the spike, and Dave, he wants to maintain control, but he only gets himself the second before falling. And so a 4 versus 3 emerges. With Artis still so low, this could get dangerous.
Certainly doable here. It's all on whether Artis can hold on to it. The smoke's going to be deployed. The push out comes through. Zipan low on health, and he tries to throw the grenade out. But Artis looking to challenge from start to finish. He keeps some biddy, and now Meadows all alone. But Piffy's not going to be caught by surprise anytime soon. 7-0 now. G2. They are just looking real comfortable. Not as happy as we've seen them in previous games and previous dominant performances, because they know what FPX can deliver. They've said it themselves many times that this FPX squad is the only team that can challenge them.
I feel like this is it's still not a, so the odd thing is G2 Artis is still playing pretty poorly. Like he's definitely not on form. At 7-0, doesn't really matter, does it? You can have whatever kind of score. As I said before, you could have players on 0 kills across the board with one guy doing all the fragging. If you're 7-0 up, doesn't matter. But I do wonder, you know, mentality-wise, where Artis is at. If you have 2 slow maps, even if you win that second, I feel like it has to get on your subconscious a little bit. It has to kind of be a weight on you.
Certainly not easy to deal with.
Especially, you know, you remember the point Tom made that coming into this game, across the tournament, Artis was 47 ACS ahead of anyone else, the average combat score. That's massive.
It's a big difference out there. Having that much of a stat line as well, and you're playing like the best teams within the region.
Yeah.
Confidence can be mad high, but Artis is full of confidence. We're never really worried about it. He's able to soften up at least one of the players here on the FPX side using the Hunter's Fury. And the one thing I'll say about Artis is that confidence is like, I'd never worry about one game, him having a bad game and just like dropping off. I know that confidence can quickly come back. It just takes a few magic moments. We see some players will get affected across a whole series because of it. Look at the slow play from FPX. You can't even get on the site with this, surely. Mix was just waiting. He'll wait to hear it go down. Oh, but he can't make it work. But it's Patatek and David P who are going to make it impossible now. Shao's just ripping a couple of heads off, but that's all he's going to be able to do. And it was just far too slow. We spoke about it many times at FPX, running the clock down. They run it down so far that they make things hard for themselves.
That was something that was mentioned before in a previous FPX game. I think it was versus Liquid. You guys were saying like 15 seconds left a lot of the time when these guys are pushing in. And there you go. Yeah, and you can see the frustration, man.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Shadow does not seem to deal well with frustration, I'll be honest. Like, from what we're seeing, the player cams at least, his table's always shaking. Oh. That's not the accuracy we're looking for.
Definitely not. Right now, though, FunPlus Phoenix have tried everything. Slow plays, fast plays, the smoke plays in. Kind of heavy focus towards A still more than B. But they've been shut down every step of the way. The timeout achieved nothing for them. They had a talk and it didn't get much better from there. This is why I really need Angel to grab the team and say, all right, we're going to go off my entries. Maybe going for a couple of pre-fire spots. Maybe he tries a few different smokes, right? So you line up the smokes differently. You go in just getting an opening pick. You're going for a different kill. Eyesight once again seems to be the target. The smokes are down. Zipan throwing the grenades up high, but it's a very defensive G2. Currently 2 players backed away in lamps. Mixwell's working his way over with the operator. How much ground are they going to give to these players? Zipan's fallen straight away. Oh, and it's just domination from Piff. He's up in it, large and in charge. Padatech there to get the refrag in, and it's no problem at all. The spike doesn't even get close. Angel in the back line is catching a flank, but like with the Vandal, he should be the one up charge. He should be the one helping his teammates out.
So again,
I'm not a fan of him not entering.
Well, this is what we know Angel for, right? Entering, getting in there first. But this is another round where even on those pushes forward, it seems like the extra buffs up on Breach, the smokes they've got, it's making no difference on those executes. Because Padatech, he just wrecked them in this instance. Pith gets the first up close. He swings through for a little bit more, and he's just given so much space. Then in this crossfire, Padatech comes out to grab the trade immediately, and it's just as easy as they get. I don't think we could play what Padatech just said on stream, just off some basic lip reading. But it basically, let me summarize, he's very happy.
I would be too. 9-0 up, and you're basically just showing, right, that whatever you can do FPX, even on our map pick, we can do better, and we can do better by a hell of a lot right now.
Thanks. Artis and Mixwell have 4 kills each.
Don't even need to play the game, do they? Just let the teammates do it.
No, they haven't logged in
Look at
today.
these flashes! Forever blind. Oh, it's popping out. Well, he's going to get a few more kills now for his money. Chiming in with some success. Can he deal away with Shao on the last bullet? It's all going in favor of G2 right now. Those flashes.
Meta. Just flash, 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 flash. Okay, now we'll fight. It's like all 6 get chucked out before they actually fight. No, Google has decided I was speaking to it for some reason. It likes the flashes as well. A 4K for Artis. Dominant work.
Doubled it up.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He's like, Mitch, how many kills I got now, huh? Check it out.
You can't talk against him, right, can you? He's always listening in some way.
But this is what I'm saying, man. Like, Artis and Mixwell having such low kills and then being 9-0 up is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, the fact that 2 players that we look at as the key, you think about this lineup. Artis, highest rated player, dominant as hell, one of the best players in the world for sure. Mixwell, innovative on the operator, so damn strong when it comes down to a lot of these rounds. And they're not even here, and you're still getting smacked. Or they weren't even here. Artis showed up.
But Mixwell having magic moments on Ascent, and that didn't lead to anything, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, Padatech. Angel caught slipping. Straight slipping. Far too focused on everything else around him. Sipan's fallen as well, and Mixwell, it's just the whole of G2. Whenever kills can go their way, it certainly is. Okay, there's not much brought up into this, right? You don't expect much from it, but Mitch, we could be looking at a 12-0. That's realistically on the cards right now. This is absolute annihilation.
It's really ruining the hype of, of the previous game. We get FPX come through. We're like, is this the time that G2 finally get beaten? Did Banks curse them enough? Have his Witch Doctor classes been taken? You obviously didn't ace your Witch Doctor classes, Banks, because this is
it's only you two. It's like you two are playing Voodoo Doll with me. You and Tom. You've got a little Voodoo Doll, right? And I'm like, I'm being forced to have some curse that I don't even believe in. I'm completely anti all of this stuff. I'm a positive force to be reckoned with. A positive being of gleaming strength and love and happiness.
Just pure energy. Pure positive energy. Look at this final round.
There as well.
So there was an opening kill there for G2 going down, but there's still a lot of ults in play. There was the Hunter's Fury removed, which is a bit of a downside. But they've still got the potential, huge potential in this round, as they push in. So that Boombot might not trip the wire, actually. We'll get a little bit more progress before it does. Nope. Coming right back out. They destroy it, though. Start to move forward. Now the rotates are on the way after that tripwire got deleted. Nade through. Oh, no, it's the ult instead. Got to be careful over towards elbow. Padatech down. That's a good start.
The ult's being used as well. He isn't able to get any kills on the board for him. Piff's working his way around, but will he expect it? He's heard some noise. Tries to spam it away. We'll be able to back away. More flashes coming out towards him, but the rest of his team are putting in the work that they need. Shadow may have got one coil, but he's all alone with that spike on the floor. He's going to have to put in some serious work, but it's not possible. G2 achieve the 12-0 dream. They make a statement against FPX and show them how it's done. FPX, it's their map pick, and they look lost. They look dumbfounded. They look completely down and out of it. And even when some of the rounds were going those ways, well, it's G2 doing G2 things once again. We go into a break as always, Mitch, and when we come back, we'll be trying to see if FPX can get out of this rut. To force him to take the attack going in there, but it just didn't work out. Oh, this shot. What? Oh, Link.
Wow. Just so they can feel a little bit confident about no flanks coming through. They've got mid control after walking up short, but look at Link. He's playing the jet shorty. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Oh, he just dashes and puts the smoke down. He's still going to hang around. Oh, he's avoided. They might not expect this. It works out perfectly. Oh. He's getting both of them. Link.
For market on that one, and just happened to hit him in the spawn as well. Worked out really well. Screen just swings in like, bonjour, how you doing? I'm gonna just take you down real quick. Comment ça va? Not too good anymore, my friend. Look at this. He just goes, just check the corner, why not? What else would he be doing? There's no other angles to check.
To play with. Cryptic's looking to lead the charge and push on up. The turret's up high. They'll easily deal with it. But this could be huge from Ryan. This could be the thing that saves them. Tries to make it work. Committed the ult. Comes in with a spray, but Link still deals with it. Operator in hand, they've only got Hip to find, but is his position going to be checked? He starts with a spam, he's got himself two, and Hip! It's incredible! He holds strong!
2 bullets later.
Oh, the bait as well, because Link's there with the shorty. Is he going to be checked by the drone, or Reyna deals with it? If this isn't checked, Link is going to do some serious damage. One goes down, and the second! Link with the shorty plays again. He's going to try and get out of there, and he does escape with 13 health. To try and run away from it if they want to have a convincing win here. Because Big have shown that they can be, well, the Germans, I'm just calling them Big off the bat now, right? Just got 2 players on it, just throw it out there. Just give them the free promotion on the charity game. Zonic starting off really strong. God. There we go. Now it's coming into full effect. And he's got the ult once again.
All this presence he's making in towards the window really gets him nothing. Maybe he can catch Sonic's off guard, or maybe it's going to be the opposite way around. Sonic's being heard reloading, but he's looking the right way, and he's aced this one. Closing it out, fist bumps in the air.
He hears it, he sees it, but he can't fire any shots just yet. He'll start off with 1, but he needs a lot more than that. Waits for his team's backup, but Patatek's there to take the fight. Xiao's going to be able to do 1 better for now, but it's still an even Stevens duel. Angel! What sheriff shots?
How has he done that? That's just ridiculous. They died almost instantly. Oh. You have to remember, your rate of fire is massively reduced then as well. Look at David B. Even he's like...
FPX on split.
This was so good. The volley came through. He took so much damage, I thought it was over, but the nade, he bounces it perfectly to Angel's feet. And that is a close round. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Looker is the unluckiest man alive.
Some people say 3 is the magic number, but you might say it's 12 as G2 dominate FPX, not allowing them to get a single round. And to be honest, it wasn't even close. Smiles on their faces all around. G2 back in full form and full force. They want to make a statement here, and I don't think they care if it's 13-0 or 13-2 or 13-3 or whatever it's going to be, because right now there is no way G2 can see themselves losing this. Not even my curse can make that happen.
The curse of bangs. G2 tweeted about it. They were asking, was it going to be enough to take them down? Well, not on this map. That's for damn sure. Tom made the point that G2 had never beaten FPX when it came... Sorry, FPX had never beaten G2 when it came to bind, and you can see that that probably isn't going to be changing anytime soon. This has been dominant start to finish. And G2, well, they're looking to finish it, moving to the B site, and they've already got all the control as they move right into the back of the site.
And the quick rotations come straight in from FPX. They're not messing about. One player trying to still hang around A just in case, but is there any point at this stage? Now the rotation is fully underway. A few players tagging up Mixwell there, but Xiao is going to start off strong. This is exactly what FPX needs, but can they move on it? Angel coming from the side. He's moved around elbow. This could be their chance. It's exactly what they need. Oh, but Mixwell up close and personal. But he needs a hell of a lot more than that. FPX, they've got the numbers. They've got the control. They just need to find the final two players. Both have full health. And G2 aren't going to make it happen. The pistol round goes to FPX. They're not going down without a fight, and they had to win that round. They have to win every single round just to take us to overtime. It's good. It's a lot better. And finally, there's a smile on these players' face. That's the first time, because I was starting to worry about some of them. The cameras look like they were about to cry.
I don't blame them. This has been a punishment of a first half. Just like that timeline is just depressing. It is just not just because it's a line of red. Look at how many times there was anything that could be done. Defuses, 3 of them. 3 times G2 had to retake. Every other time, they either killed everybody or they won based on the timer running out. That is insane.
Full force push through. They're going to go through the teleport and potentially... No, they're going to continue on round to the A site. They're not getting the kills, but they might try and get the spike down. Look at this. This is a crazy run around. We're just pushing into spawn by the looks of it. All right. I'm confused by the attempt here, G2. It's very unorthodox, but, you know, it's working.
I'm not even going to try to... I'm not even going to try to suggest what was going through their heads at this point. I think logic might be completely out of the question in this one. They are just coming in to try and...
I saw them jumping right as they went to push into the site. I'm like, oh, maybe they just hop in the teleport. We played them, like, run around the whole map. But no, they just went for the craziest play ever. Straight up in your face, straight up in spawn.
When you're 12-1 up, you can do whatever the hell you want. In my book, when the rifles come out, that's when you need to play. And this is it.
Quickly wanted to get into the rifles, didn't they?
What have FPX actually gone for? I see a Spectre still in play. That's a dangerous game. I mean, you cannot play for...
Whoa! Hello, Shadow. He's tagged up Mixwell quite heavily as well. Nice work from him. The grenade's coming out from Zipan. But still, G2, they're trying to win it out. Oh, wow. Shadow back in full form and full force. Is it going to be enough, though? 2 players left to find. Patatek's pretty damn low. You can't catch a break. Shadow single-handedly wrecking him as much as possible. Eventually, he will fall, but Piff's all alone. It's a 1v3. He has been Mr. Consistent other than that one game. In general, Piff's just been a wreck. Every time he's got close to someone, he's been destroying them.
Small little details, but they do make a difference. He's picking up his tripwires as he goes just to minimize investment into the next round. Of course, they can be quite costly if you're buying 2 every single round. In the end, it doesn't even matter. As he falls after trying so hard. But he's lost it all. Lost the weapon, lost the round. 12-3, though. The one thing they haven't lost is the advantage.
Well, it's going to take a long time for them to lose the advantage. That could perfectly get them to a position where they might lose the game. 1 round is all they need. And okay, in that one, they got shut out of it. But Shadow was just like completely dialed in, right? Spamming through smokes, managing to make it work.
Yeah, Shadow had one hell of a round. Repeatable, though, Banks. That's just what I need to see. See, the thing is, in these kind of games, when it's 12-0, 12-3, whatever it is, this much favor towards one team, I don't care if you win the round. If you don't do it cleanly, if you don't have 3+ players left alive at the end of every single round, I think you're going to lose. Because eventually, that 1vx is going to happen. Eventually, that 2v2 isn't going to go your way. And you lose. You lose the game off the back of that. It's like a 50-50 scenario. So you can't really... can't rely on just winning a round. You got to win it convincingly so you can do the next one and the next one. And this is it. I mean, the opening duels so far have been very convincing. Granted, they're not up against the best of buys, but still.
Get out of my way.
And the thing is, it's just one wrong mistake from FPX that's going to cost them, right? If you over-rotate, you get too aggressive into a few pistols or something crazy, it's just, it cannot happen. It needs to be played flawlessly, and that pressure's on your shoulders the whole time throughout this game. Oh, Mixwell, he's dashed on in. They're not sure where he is. Zipan is able to stay alive, is able to get a kill in here, but this is very scary for them to deal with. Zipan's in the back lines, but there's players all around him. The recon's going to go up. The Sova ult's coming in play as well, but G2, could they potentially doing this off the back of pistols? Surely not. The spike's going to go down, and Shao, he's an incredible young man, but he's got a lot to do in this round. Piff is quite low. He's able to get the kill onto David P. Shao saving the day. A 3K for him off the back of his ultimate being used. He's going to go back and grab that operator because it was a costly round for sure, but that is so scary. It should have never got to that, and we spoke about mistakes being made. Well, there was many in it. Mixwell dashed on forward, and Angel didn't even react in time. It was Zipan that had to jump fast on it.
You know, in a round like that, again, we got to just quickly swing in the point. Repeatable. You know, you're up against pistols. 2v1.
Oh, boy.
Should never happen. But look at that shot. The second as well. So clean by Shao. I love it. I know Pith was low, but still, to flick over in time, he was 70 HP. I thought I was never believing in that for a second. I was ready to get back on cam and get the analyst segment done and dusted. But this guy, he believed in it all the way, and I love it. The Shao show. Really... You know, it is better to lose 13-4 than 13-3. And every step of the way, right back up to a 12-12 scoreline. You can have that in your head, you know? Okay, we're going to lose this game. We're probably going to lose, right? But, because you got to be realistic with your expectations. But, let's not lose as badly. And at least then, coming into the next map, you can have a little bit more confidence. You get 13-0, it's hard to have confidence. It's hard to say, hey, you know, it was just a couple of rounds here or there. Like, no, it was everything. Everything was wrong. But if you manage to make that comeback, yeah, it's just one half.
Oh, the ult's going to be popped. He's going full force into this one with the weapons in the hands. Oh, Piff! That is huge! The missed shot with the operator, then he slaps a couple of them around, but Zipan looking to pop the ult. They would have heard it, would have known what's going on. Meadow's there for backup. Two deadly players left on the FPX side, but Panatek is ready and waiting for it. All on Meadow. Another 1vx situation for FPX to deal with to stay alive. Could it be too much? He's checking all the corners, and Panatek finishes him off 13-4. The dominance from FPX was not going to be seen in this map. They look so good on